Namrata, we know in India here, Bitcoin is not recognized by the government, though there are no guidelines on actual trading of it. So should we join the party or not?
I think that's the million-dollar question, or in the case of Bitcoin, Gargi, it's really the billion-dollar question, as the returns from this asset class have been unprecedented, unmatched across any form of asset class, whether it be currencies, the stock market, or gold. So a lot of people are looking at it as the next big thing. In fact, when pop stars like Katy Perry go ahead and ask financial veterans like Warren Buffett whether it's time to invest in this cryptocurrency, and a lot of these financial mavens and well-known voices have been proved wrong in the run-up, including Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan, who actually warned his employees that he will fire anyone who trades in this, might be regretting those words, because if someone did trade in this currency, he certainly, or she has certainly, made a fortune. But is this rise of 2,000% this year, from under $1,000 at the start of the year to crossing the $20,000 mark briefly today, with an average settlement above $16,500, sustainable? I think that's really the big question. The immediate move, Gargi, is spurred by hedge fund investors and institutional investors who have gotten into the market, as future contracts of Bitcoin now are legal, and exchanges are actually scrambling to get those future contracts on their side. So whether it's the CME or the CBOE, these are one of the biggest markets out there in terms of future exchanges, like the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. What it does give is a lot of liquidity, a lot of much more movement on both sides of the platform to trade this cryptocurrency. But when it does give that liquidity, it also gives the opportunity for these very institutional investors to take a short position, and therefore there could be a plunge which is equally sharp. A lot of people go back to that stunning intraday fall. That's a single day fall of 70% in April 2013. Yes, we could see many of those similar instances taking place. So you have to have a risk appetite to get into this trade. It's not for the weak-hearted, and for an institutional investor who's a regular person with a sort of stable stream of earnings, it perhaps might not be the best bet to put all your savings in that. But when you talk about warnings in India's specific case, the RBI has issued its third warning as recently as yesterday, even seeing this huge run-up. So obviously there's going to be a clampdown in certain cases, even though there are online platforms, including Amazon, which are accepting the payment on Bitcoin. You also have other countries, for example, China, which went down on a massive clampdown, but on the other hand, Japan and South Korea, which are letting institutional investors get into this market along with retail investors. So it's playing out in different streams there. Here in US, a lot of big banks actually said it's an irrational exuberance and that bubble will burst. But for now, Gargi, the ride is certainly a thriller.